Welcome back to Tabletop Nerdcast. I am Mike, and this is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So for all you MechWarriors out there, I am playing through the campaign. I know quite a few of you have been following since the beginning, and I really appreciate that. For those of you that are just now finding me, then, please give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and leave me a comment or two. Help a small channel grow, because that's what we are. We are a small channel. Primarily, we are a role-playing game channel, and over the holidays, I picked up this game and decided, you know what, I'm going to start streaming it. And, it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to continue to do so as I move through this particular campaign. I know there's some other people that are out there that are playing this that a little bit further than I am, but I am looking to continue to catch back up with that and move forward. So let's figure out where we were at last time, because it's been a few days since I've been on here. Obviously, you can see in the background right there, there's one of my hunchbacks that I have thoroughly enjoyed piloting. But then we've got an Orion sitting there. Off the top of my head, I really don't remember. Man, I'm struggling. Let's get in here and take a look. See what we got in our bay. We have our Warhammer, our Thunderbolt, our Hunchback, and our Orion. That's what should be sitting in here right now. So we're starting to hit those upper tier tonnage of mechs. We still have to have some mixed lances in order to be able to perform well. With that said, we are not dishing out the assault level mech damage at this particular point in time. Let's find out what we have and where we are at. First, let's take a look at our star map. So right now we are in this level 8 conflict zone, even though we're level 10. For us to proceed within this game and go any further, we still have to grind out some rep, and that's pretty much where we're at right now, and I think that's what we're going to do. I know that there's a hero mech sitting here, and I've been in and out of these locations a couple of times, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But we're going to hit this assassination in this black market here and see what we can get through with. I don't think I'm going to take any of these multi-mission operations. I think I'm going to bounce around into a couple of these zones and knock out some of the faster missions so we can generate our rep and get some more salvage. I think we're doing okay for money. Any mechs and things that we pick up along the way, for the most part, they're going to be a little bit smaller mechs, or they're going to be on the smaller medium size, and we'll end up getting rid of those. So first and foremost, let's get in here on the black market and see what we've got. In the market, I'm exclusively looking for things that are going to be tier 3s and higher. If I was going to sit here and try and buy them out, right? Let's go to Mechs. So they don't have anything that's really promising to me. We're just at that cusp where our hunchbacks are starting to fall into the realm of useless unless they're being used as a support mech. So, that said, we need to move on to our contracts. So this is a difficulty 44 assassination with a pretty decent payout. Not a lot of salvage, which means that we are going to try and maximize what we can get out of this contract. So with that said, I think I'm going to drop the damage coverage down to 172,000, which means we're probably going to be paying damage out of our own pocket, but we've got to get a little bit better situation here with House Merrick. And we are operating with a 230-ton limit. So we are way over with our current lance configuration. So that said, we are going to go ahead and drop the Black Knight, and we are going to go ahead and drop our Battlemaster and Stalker out of the equation. I'm going to go ahead and maintain the Archer just because of its current firepower and capabilities. With that said, we do have to go down to some lighter mechs, which means that we are looking at dropping in our Hunchback. Right? So we will go ahead and give him to Captain Rhodes. We want a good missile support mech sitting over here. because I think that the way this is set up is the way the lance configuration, you have your front line, mid line, and distance, you know, your back line. So I may, let's try this, drop him over and into the archer. If we have to save any tonnage, and it's just a few, we'll drop it down to the catapult and try and work with it. So right now we have 110 tons left over, right? At 110 tons, that's not going to give us a bunch of options. Not from the equipment that we're still currently carrying. And with that said, what do we have in our mech base? Let me see here first. What do we have in cold storage? We don't have anything in cold storage. So a 230 ton lance for us is no good. We can't even field this unless we go down to 3 mechs. Now, if we go down to 3 mechs, then I can drop Captain. I go to the missile support mech, which would be our archer. Drop the hunchback, and now I'm looking for one hell of a boxer, and that is going to be my stalker. So, but I want my stalker over here with Gaskins for right now. So we're going to do it this way. I'm going to select our mechs first. I want my stalker, which is my main boxer, and then let's see if we can pull the Warhammer out. That's going to give us 225. Alright, so who is my best missile pilot right now, which is Donahue, right? He's got the highest skill at this point and the highest overall potential with this mech. Now, longer term, which I don't think is going to be too much longer term, we'll be swapping that pilot out. Now, on our Warhammer, yes, we are looking at a missile possibility for close range, but primarily he is a laser mech. So let's go with somebody who has a little bit of capabilities in both areas, and that is going to be Shenzig. So I think, although this is a three lance mech, or a 3 mech lance, I think that's going to put us pretty much where we want to be. So let's go ahead and ready this up. Normally I wouldn't advocate this, guys, but right now I'm just, because I don't want to mess up this particular contract, we're going to go ahead and fulfill this contract, and then we're going to move on into a level 9 area where we can have a little bit more tonnage sitting behind us.
Attention. Prepare for Battlemech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Made a few UI tweaks between last session and this session.
Sensors
so my field of view should be just a little bit wider at this point, which I think will be nice. Even if I decide to go back within the mech, I'll get a little bit more field of view.
We're tasked with making sure that we find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone. Target received. Engaging.
So let's get up here.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Alright, what else do we have coming around us? Looks like we might be alright. And we need to head this direction to get down there. And that way we can kind of circle around a little bit. Now that wide field of view is really kind of just throwing me off a little bit. Let's see.
Target acquired.
Uh-oh.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Just get rid of those guys. Alright, I think we're good there now.
Target destroyed.
Alright, got something coming in from just above us. There we go. May not have that land on my head. See, my pilots at this point in time in the game, they're becoming a lot more responsive to stuff. I'm not having to issue a ton of orders unless I'm trying to
Target acquired.
Target is down.
clean up something in particular.
Target destroyed.
Target
Let's get
received.
you guys on that one. I will take him down
Destroyed.
and
Target
continue to
acquired.
clean up some of this stuff.
Receiving heavy fire.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focusing our fire on target.
We're not going to get a lot of salvage for this, so I'm just going to fire what I can and we'll clean up what we need to. Come on, guys, get on him.
Lance target identified.
Target
Tango eliminated.
I'm only seeing one dude fire, which ain't cool.
Tango down.
Alright, let's get up to where we can see what we need to see. No, I don't need to stand there and take an autocannon to the chest, that's for sure. That's not helpful.
Enemy destroyed.
So let's clear out more junk here.
Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Let's get some missiles on this Vindicator before we ever even get anybody in there. Well, I thought I had a good bead on your head. I'm gonna cockpit you out here. Come back up and get some missiles launched on you. Don't want my archer getting too messed up here.
Target destroyed. Group target received.
Oh, I feel like I'm hitting that head
Target
pretty well.
Taking heavy damage.
acquired.
We're on it, Commander.
Target
Mech Tango eliminated.
Good shot, guy. Alright.
Coordinating our attack.
What do we got here? Let's just soften you up. Let the Warhammer box with you a little bit. I'll check on my guy here.
Target acquired.
He's not doing well. Guess I better get in there and help him box out because he's getting hurt pretty bad.
Heavy hit. I've lost a component. That one's falling apart.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target received.
Shoot. Get out of the way. And we got some more drops.
Primary target is down. Kill
Alright.
confirmed.
Target
I'm
acquired.
getting 0 reactor signature from the targets. Looks like we've got them all. We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Yep, let's get on out of here. I'll try and take some heat off of everyone.
Dynasty units receiving heavy fire.
Let's target engaged.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat critical.
Oh, I know it is. Put another missile shot on him. Hunchback's got a whole lot of mediums.
Heat critical.
Flirting with a disaster here. Now that he's down to a small laser.
Focus target updated.
Let that stalker get on him.
Target destroyed.
Alright. So, mission 1 is in the books. Didn't quite go the way that I wanted it to, but again, we brought a different, way different configuration than you really should bring into one of these fights. And, you know, hey, still got through it. We got a lot of repairs that we're going to have to do, though, so hopefully we pick up something that is going to offset that. Alright, so what do we have? We are going to get a spider, so that's probably enough to fully offset repairs. I'm not too worried about much of the rest of this. So let's just take highest dollar value for a single item, which is a medium laser. Okay. Yeah, because we took a lot of damage there. Alright. We are going to head over to... We know that this is not the area that we want to be in. We want to be in probably a level 9. So let's go here, get some repairs done. A little bit cheaper, sell the mech. And then we're gonna, you know, again, I'm just grinding here. I gotta get the rep up before I can really advance the storyline. I've been a little bit more focused lately on the storyline than I was on grinding, so need to just make sure that we're covered and we're squared away. So
Let's get to work.
always going to check here, like we do. We have a tier 5 pilot here, which is much better than the rest of our pilots. So we're going to go ahead and grab Grover. Hire that pilot, and we are going to get rid of our worst one, which in my opinion is now Rhodes. Take a look at our market and see what we can start to get rid of. If we have to pick up some mechs, we can pick up some mechs. I don't like the Cyclops. I never have. This is an interesting build because you could slap, you know, 3 SRM-6s on here and then have 3 medium lasers, and that would be pretty potent, and it's still sitting, what, above 500? That Cyclops might not be a bad option. I'm not spending 8 million on it, though. Okay. So inventory, let's go ahead and get rid of the spider that we just picked up, and we will get back in here to our mechs. Let's get some repairs done. Archer, repair, stalker, edit loadout. We did lose a good medium laser there. Oh wait, We have we have a couple ERPPCs in our repertoire here. Alright, not bad. Okay. Although, what I am not seeing... There they are. Okay, medium lasers. They only have tier 1s. So we're kind of hurting on good quality equipment to try and swap out with some of these mechs. But we're going to power through it as we work on getting our salvage up. That one's repairing. Let's get in here and see what he did. So, on the Warhammer, I want to get rid of these PPCs. So the ER is 7 tons. They're the same weight, so we're going to go ahead, drop our ER PPCs, add a little extra range to this guy. Let's get down to our heat sinks. Correct our heatsink issues. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that one's going to be repairable. We need to now check on our lasers. So we do have a medium laser that needs to be replaced. I was curious. Let's drop the smalls. Max armor up. Just take our SRM-6. Right, what do we got? What do we got? We do have an SRM-6 to stick in there. We do want to grab another medium laser and pop that bad boy over there. Dropping that small. Alright, so we do have SRM ammo, which means we are half a ton over. So what we're going to do is go ahead and adjust that half a ton just a little bit. Okay. That one down to 18, that one down to 18. So I think that would be a good repair overall. We did lose a little bit of firepower there, but we picked up significant range on this guy. So yeah, I believe that's going to be advantageous to us. Let's get that work started. Alright. So I believe we should be good to go. After selling that mech, that kind of puts us in a good position. Now I'm going to run over here because, again, I do need some weapons. Let's go back to the market, go back to equipment and inventory. I want to see what they have in the laser category, so tier 1s. Nothing that I am absolutely just... They do have a Gauss rifle. I don't care if it's tier 1 or not. We're buying it. Oh no, that's our inventory. Wow, I'm glad I double-checked that. That would have been bad. Okay. Now let's see what they have. They have 3 tier 2s, which... I want tier 3 or tier 4 and better. A bunch of singles. So that's what we're gonna that's what we're gonna deal with. Alright. So now we're gonna leave that be. We're gonna go ahead and run over here into a water mall. Get set back up. Now again, if I have to pilot something that's a little bit under tonnage, I'm okay with that. I have no problems hopping back in that Hunchback, being a good little support mech, and, you know, working with my guys, as long as they've got enough firepower to dish out the damage that they need to. So we are going to look at chasing ghosts. Alright, so there is a absolute huge amount of things that we are going to get through this mission, but I do expect it to be very difficult. Let's get that Warhammer refit done. And it's a challenging mission. So we don't have a whole lot that we're going to get out of this, but because of it, I am going to maximize out my salvage. That's still not a whole lot, but I'm going to count on the C-bill payouts to cover my damages. We're allotted 315 here. Okay, so now let's take Shenzig. We're going to put him in the last slot here, and he is going to take my archer. There we go. Alright, if we can avoid the Warhammer, we'll avoid the Warhammer. You're my main boxer. Let's see, so I want somebody else who can box pretty well. And I believe that to be Captain Grover. So Captain Grover, you are coming back in there. Let's see what we can give you. What makes the most sense? Black Knight. That's going to give me plenty of tonnage to work with. Which way do I want to run? Man, that's a good question. Okay. I think I want to run the Battlemaster, but let's make sure the weapon groups are set up for me. Hunchback, Battlemaster. Load out, let's get our weapon groups done. Alright, I do want a large laser strike, but I want everything else set up like that. Those of you that have followed me long enough, you pretty much realize I like alpha strikes. I'll play within my heat range and just run alpha strikes. I have no problems with that. So that said, that guy's ready to go. Let's get back over here. We're loaded up. We're clean. I think we can make this happen. We will kind of take it a little slow, because again, I don't have the long range stuff in here in order to be able to clear things out for people. I'm going to be relying on my guys to do a little bit more for me.
Prepare for Battlemechs departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
See if we're jumped the moment we get out the box here.
System are storing their munitions and equipment in warehouses on this planet. We'll be kicking the hornet's nest on this little expedition, so crippling their reserves will help us out significantly. On the plus side, this may lead us closer to Rabbit.
Circle back around here, make sure we're not getting anything else that's jumping us. Slowly creep here.
Enemy destroyed.
am okay with being as cautious as possible.
Target destroyed.
What do we need to do here? Okay, he's coming in. We circle this rock and then we'll be in a good position.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Get rid of that one. There was another one way off in the distance there.
Following your lead, Commander.
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Incoming missile. Critical.
Ooh, this guy heats up quick, doesn't he?
Target acquired.
Copy. Lance target identified.
You guys get some stuff down here.
Target is down.
Alright. Work through this a little bit better.
Target acquired.
Group target acknowledged.
Target.
Target destroyed.
Boy, they just got a whole lot of these guys coming out of everywhere, don't they?
Target acquired. Target
We
destroyed.
have your target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Oh, nice.
Target acquired.
Focusing our fire on target.
Target destroyed.
And he's down.
Critical.
I can handle the critical heat stuff. If we get targets down concentrating like that. It's pretty nice.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
I hear the dropship. Oh, this is cool. Come on, give me something.
Target eliminated.
Target acquired. Critical.
That one's gone.
Target acquired.
We're on it, Commander.
System offline.
Uh-oh. I hit that a little soon.
Right on, lock.
System offline. Target acquired.
Okay, alright, come on.
Enemy mech down.
Target.
Enemy destroyed.
That one's down. I'll have to just shut down on that one because I got to get that stuff down. Hurting my guys a little bit here. At least my misslers. Let's see what I can do about still knocking a couple of things off the board here.
Being torn apart. Damage critical.
My stalker is just getting hurt. Let's see here.
Target acquired.
Oh, come on, buddy. Seriously? You took that much damage? Cullah, we've got to talk. I may be firing you.
Tango down.
I mean, you're supposed to be in a boxing mech. Let's see, which way do we need to go? Let's go up and around. mean, that's a whole lot of firepower to have already lost. I know it's supposed to be a tougher mission and there's a little bit more swarming going on, but okay. Hopefully we can do a little bit better job here. Cleaning this one up.
New target acquired.
Commander's target, group up.
Incoming missile.
See? Alright, so that guy's hurting. I want to get in on that quick draw.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Scrub one.
Oh, come on. I should have been able to go right through that. That's nonsense. Fine.
Target destroyed.
Objective down.
Okay, so that's good. We can't get through that canyon. So now we have to double back.
Following your lead.
Oh, nope, nope.
Target is down.
Let's take out what we can. Before stuff gets stupid. There we go. I want to keep them as much off of that stalker as possible as we progress through this. So we have to make a little bit of a circle here. Oh, what the heck is that all about? Oh, we got somebody up there in the tree line just sniping at us.
Follow the commander.
Little tank. Okay. So we have to go through there, I believe, to open those up.
With you.
So far, nothing's been overwhelming. It's just, I hate the fact that my stalker got hit as hard as it did. It'd be really nice to have him able to help support me in with some good solid fighting. I'm wondering if we have a thin mountain pass that we have to go through. here, which it looks like we do.
Falling in behind you.
I'm gonna let everybody catch back up to me here. Hopefully we don't get jumped. Alright, so when we come out of this pass, we should be looking at our primary enemy here. We'll see what it's going to trigger the moment we come up and over and crest this hill. There's that. Get rid of that. Okay.
Incoming missile.
Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Group target received.
Target destroyed.
That one's done. Let's get some heat back off.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
See if I can clear up that other tank. That one's good.
Target destroyed.
That's a good clean headshot.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
Shared target identified.
That one's hurting pretty bad.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this Battlemaster. I mean, seriously, what's not to like about it?
Enemy destroyed. Forming on you.
Oh, I see it. Come on. One guy needs to go down.
Destroyed.
Target acquired.
Good job, guys. Actually, y'all got a couple of them down. Said not too bad.
Target is down.
Especially having to play a little bit more cautiously. So I'm assuming that as we hit this last target, we're potentially going to be dealing with another lance that's going to come in on top of us. Not just one or two protector mechs, but another whole another lance.
Target acquired.
Targeting info updated.
Vindicator. Alright guys, come on. Get in here, do something. want to be the only one down here clearing stuff. He's hurting.
Incoming missile.
And he didn't help me with my case any.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Get on over here. Figure out what I need to do and what I need to clean up.
Target acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
Alright, now I'm starting to see the weapon fire come in. I didn't want to waste all that heat on that.
Critical.
There we go. That should make that Marauder a little less of a threat.
System offline.
Uh-oh, that was a bad decision.
Mech Tango eliminated.
Target acquired.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
I'm gonna keep running through a few more buildings here and see if I can take down what I need to. Get a little bit more of our objective done.
Target destroyed.
Okay, guys, let's finish cleaning this up. I know there's a mech that's over there to our side, but
Enemy destroyed. Target is down.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target. No
looks
sign
like we
of
got some big
salvage.
guys coming
The
in.
ammunition stores are fully destroyed. Good job. This was still a worthwhile venture.
we're gonna make it there before they can do any true major
Target
damage.
is down.
But I do. Go ahead and
Target eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
there we go. Alright, now that's a little extra salvage that's gonna come our way, but or salvage potential. But everybody's hurting, so we're done. We're out. And I think we're going to wrap it up right after this one reloads back in here. I'm going to do some repairs and stuff offline and then get prepped for our next run. But in the meantime, let's see what we were able to get. Okay, well, we were able to get a cicada and or a vindicator, so I think the vindicator makes more sense because that leaves us with a good amount of salvage left over. And there might be a few things that we need here. Let's see. We have some tier 3s. Okay, medium lasers. We got tier 3 medium lasers. Obviously both of those are coming home with us. I would like to have had significantly more of those for our coffers, but that is not going to happen. So, let's see. Let's go down to the next best thing. Something that we can sell. Or, nope. Let's not go with that one jump jet. Let's go with the tier 2 medium laser, because that is still something that we are going to be able to use. We didn't make any money, and by the time repairs are all said and done, we're going to break even because of that main payout that we got in the first place. So, that said, guys, you can see how slagged my mech is for right now. I'm going to go get some repairs done and then come back in, and we will pick back up. So again, if you're new here, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell. You'll see what we got coming out every single day, and keep on adventuring, guys.